Hi, this is Jacob with Loyal Order of the Sword. Here today we're going to talk about Capo Ferro's 6 guards or positions. So Capo Ferro has 6 guards or positions, and they all have different purposes. What's interesting is that the third position, or Tirzah, Capo Ferro goes as far to describe as the only guard, or the only true guard, because it's the most defensible position. So rather than start with number 1, today we're going to start with number 3, or Tirzah. And this is a back-weighted stance. In traditional Capo Ferro's pictures, you'll see his weight on the back foot, his front leg forward, and his quillions perpendicular to the ground. And he extends the arm forward like this, slightly upward to face the opponent's face. And from this position, you can cover pretty much your whole body with minimal motion of the wrist. And this is called Tirzah. And now we'll start with number 1, or Freema. And in Freema, this is a similarly back-weighted stance. We're going to raise our sword high, like so, pointing slightly down at our opponent. And again, our weight is at a similar distribution. In Secunda, our sword is held out to the side, about shoulder height, pointed at our opponent. And this is Secunda, or second position. And again, Tirzah here, third position, just so you can see the range of motion that we're following. And then we'll progress on to Quinta, or fourth position. And this is unique because it's the only forward-leaning position in Capo Ferro's work. And it looks something like this. And in the pictures, or the depictions of Quinta, you'll see the figure with his arm nearly fully extended. Personally, I like to bring it back just a bit, but in the pictures again, it's pretty much fully extended out here. And this one will have your, the quillions parallel to the ground, and the sword like so. And then we'll be moving on to fifth position, or Quinta. And this is again a back-weighted stance, with our sword pointed mostly down. If we have a dagger in this position, we can cross it over the front of our sword at the forte, like so. But if not, we just do this. This stance is pretty useful for invitations, or backing up. There is a sixth position, but it's more useful with a dagger, Cesta, and it looks a little something like this. If my second hand has a dagger, you can use this to ward off incoming attacks, while you have your sword to prepare for striking offensively. Every guard in Capo Ferro is depicted with a dagger, although most of the time the dagger is held back in a defensive position. In Quinta, the dagger is crossed over, as I mentioned earlier, and in Cesta, the dagger makes its most prominent appearance, being held like so. This is to ward off attackers while setting up your sword for offensive maneuvers. Now we're going to take a look at the guards from the side. Here's Freema. We're going to step into Secunda, Tirzah, Quinta, or like so, Quinta, and Cesta. Thanks for joining us on Loyal Order of the Sword's YouTube channel. Please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. Be sure to be coming out with more videos soon on rapier, longsword, maybe some other weapons sometime in the future.